All right, welcome to the Whiskey Vaults. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Let's try it again. Welcome to the Whiskey Vaults. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hey, if I can deal with the pain, you can.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
We're drinking Dalmore. What's left of it?
You can tell we liked it.
You know, back in the day, we did a Dalmore video of cigar malt. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
We've had many requests. Among them, William Wall and Joe Berg.
Yeah.
I think that's Joe.
Wall and the Berg.
The Wall and the Bird. They both said, "Hey, what about Dalmore?" So
No.
here it is.
Don't say it was a tease. You did the thing where you went "Bruh," and then you backed it off.
Yeah, I did. You want to see it again?
No, I want to see the
Ah.
full completion, full release.
Ah.
I need full release.
Now, I still don't understand the people who all over Dalmore.
Right. No,
Because they use food color. They do use the coloring,
Yes.
the caramel coloring, E150.
so
But who cares?
I am trying to put myself in their frame of mind, and if I am looking for a thing to where I can basically learn enough to be really fancy,
Yeah.
right? And to be fancy, you need to have something that everybody, like the peasants, like. But I'll tell you the real deal, they put coloring in it. So as somebody that's fancy, then I can't like it because they made it a little darker than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so this is like...
Yeah, it's delicious, but I'm too fancy.
This is
to
like
admit
music
that.
people hating on pop music. Or it's like, I knew them before they were famous.
Right.
It's like, no, I know that you like that. I know you like Coldplay.
Right.
But really, Coldplay sucks because they started phoning it in after a rush of blood to the head. I still think the 12 is the best thing they've ever created, and that includes the King Alexander III. I think the 12 is
Wait a minute. Now you
the
just
most classic thing they've created.
you just blew a lot of people's minds because there's people that I have seen in the comments saying the
King Alexander III, which is like $200 a bottle.
It's on a lot of people's list.
It is on a lot of people's list.
They have to have this before they
I will
die.
tell you, you definitely need to try it because it's amazing. But for my preferences, the 12 is the magical combination of all of the sweet, rich depth that Dalmore can provide. But it still has a little bit of the young and the smoky notes. And the King Alexander III has a lot less of the smoke and sparkly notes.
The nose is brilliant. I like the nose. On the nose, it reminds me of monkey shoulder.
Even if the E150 changes the flavor, it changes it to an amazing flavor.
It's just good. Yeah.
No, I mean, think about this. Okay, so 9 years in ex-bourbon barrels, then they split the whiskey. They keep half of it in ex-bourbon barrels. They keep the other half, they move into sherry barrels, and then they mix them back together to create the Dalmore 12. And so you get a sherry-influenced Highland malt instead of a heavy sherry Highland malt. And it's just fantastic. Now, keep in mind, Richard Patterson is in charge of this. Richard Patterson
That's your guy.
That's my guy. As a matter of fact, if we were doing this the Richard Patterson way, we would take a glass and we would first put a little Dalmore in it, and we would pour it, and then we'd slosh it around, and then we'd throw it on the floor.
How dare you!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We would throw it on the floor.
You threw it on the floor!
We would throw it on the floor.
You bastard!
And then we would refill it with Dalmore, and now you can actually try it. And he would say noses of orange and honeysuckle, and
This is what I want. This is what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Drop to your knees and lick that off.
Hey, I'm just doing what Richard Patterson would do, man.
God. So you're gonna do me this?
Did you know that Richard Patterson got to the 50-year Lifetime Achievement Award in Scotland last year?
Good on
so
him.
now it's 51 years he's been in the industry. Here's the great thing. He started tasting training at 8 years old. His dad was
Scottish.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah, his dad was in the whiskey industry, and his dad started getting him into smelling testing.
His dad sharded.
His dad started getting him into smelling and trying to get smells out of a glass at 8 years old. That's how long Richard Patterson has been in the business. Here's a cool thing recently about him. You know what he created recently?
Yeah.
A thing called the Benevolent Trust.
Huh.
The Whiskey Benevolent Trust.
What is this?
It exists to raise money for people from the whiskey industry who have fallen on hard times.
Oh, yeah.
So if you spent a lot of your life working in the whiskey industry and now you're in hard times,
Yeah.
the Benevolent Trust raises money to support all of those people. I think that's pretty freaking amazing.
Lovely, generous.
I'm a big Richard Patterson fan.
I'm gonna make it crass.
Okay.
How much is this?
$40-$50.
Oh.
Not
okay.
not that expensive.
Because I was gonna say, this reminds me of a slightly lighter and smoother monkey shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But monkey shoulder's $35.
It's not smoother. It's actually smokier than monkey shoulder.
You think? Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's pull it
I
down.
know what you're doing here. I know.
No,
I know.
Look, I have a pretty damn good track record of telling you to
I
pull
know.
down stuff and compare.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's your monkey shoulder. Wait, let me see first before you confirm
Go ahead.
your rightness or wrongness.
Before I confirm it.
Oh, this is way more butterscotch. And this is way more smoke and dark chocolate, cinnamon.
Did you just drink my monkey shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
I guess somebody's calling.
Yeah, it's all pretty. Monkey shoulder is all friendly and caramel. The Dalmore has a little bit more wood smoke and leather.
If you're looking to save $10, though,
Yeah. It's
monkey shoulder is amazing.
It's in the right family. But if you want a little more complexity, go into the Dalmore 12.
Yeah.
Dude,
So good.
do you know why crabs never get the charity?
Why, Daniel?
Because they're shellfish.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Yeah.
Wait, I've been holding that one in for a while.
Yeah. All right, so.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Come on.
I didn't listen.
Chuckle.
I listened long enough to confirm this is some dad joke bullshit. And then I'm choosing my whiskey to review.
Now, Rex, do you want to know what I recommend you mooch? Can I have a recommendation?
Wait,
when
no.
I did the dad joke?
Hold on. I promised somebody, because I asked in the comments, hey,
Yeah. What should I mooch?
no, I asked, like, hey, was that a dad joke Daniel just did?
Oh, by the way, we did ask in the video, was that a dad joke? And roughly, and I'm guessing here, 99% of the people who commented and said, yes, Daniel, that was a dad joke. I'm like, damn it. I think I had one guy on my side.
No.
One guy on my side who was like, no, that wasn't really a dad joke. I was like, me and one other guy.
It was 2 or 3, but if you read it, they were doing it out of pity.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. D. Oliver, he was the first to back me up.
Okay.
Right. So the person that said the dad joke, Great X3.
Mm-hmm.
Great X3, I'm looking out for you, and then in the upcoming video, we'll
Yeah.
figure out your recommendation. D.
Yep.
Oliver, though, is first. He says Brooklotic Port Charlotte Single Malt.
Oh, yes.
Do
So
you have
I've got
that?
a couple of Port Charlottes.
Yeah?
So the Port Charlotte Scottish barley, heavily peated.
Mm-hmm.
There's your mooch glass. Let's get you a clean. Oh, I have a clean mooch glass right here.
Yeah, I'm in just got rye.
You're welcome.
Scotch and
You're welcome.
Ooh, that
because
is-
that's an amazing damn whiskey.
that is heavily peated.
Oh, it's so good too. It's just
you
so
want
good.
you want a little piece of this?
I really do.
Yeah. Tell people what
Oh
it's like.
yeah.
Tell people what it's
Okay,
like.
so if you ever wanted to know what Octomore tastes like, which is the special edition Brooklotic that's like $400 a bottle, the smell is identical to the Port Charlotte heavily peated.
Hold on. Is this the same Octomore that smelled like cheese?
The taste is like watered down Octomore. Yeah, it's the one that smells like cheese and brown sugar and brisket, burnt brisket.
Yeah.
The smell is
Ooh.
almost identical.
Oh.
The taste, this is one of the smoothest.
meaty, greasy, cheesy.
I'm going to go on record as saying this is one of the smoothest heavily peated whiskeys you will ever taste in your life. It's all light and
Wow.
refreshing.
That is surprising.
There's almost no aggression in there.
Right. No, I don't have to fight
I mean, it's
this.
bizarre.
Well, and again,
It could be that we're 4 videos deep.
no, it's not that. I remember that Octomore as
Yeah.
clear as day.
Yeah, we had a viewer who was like, after I realized Rex wasn't totally into the Octomore, I went back and watched to see how many times he actually reached for his glass to sip it, and it was like 2.
I'm still walking bow-legged from the Octomore. This though, it's directionally it's the same thing going on.
Right.
On the nose especially, you get the meaty, cheesy, greasy, sausagey kind of notes. On
the
taste,
smell
though,
is rich.
On the taste though, and don't get me wrong, it's not entry level, it's not super friendly at all, but it's not like fighting for dear life.
It's closer to Bunnahabhain 12 and this kind of lightness to it. That's wonderful, isn't it?
Speaking of Great X3.
Great X3.
Comment?
I want to see the axe.
It better
He's bragging about the axe.
It better be pretty great, bro.
Yeah, just saying.
And you need to have 3 of them, apparently. Okay, guys, this is getting bad. I had a dream about y'all last night.
I just thought of Great Axe 3. The fact that there are 2 other people in the world who thought of Great Axe first as a name.
The dream was that I went down to take a class with y'all, and you were teaching about whiskey cocktails. You were making a mint julep. And you were adding water to a glass filled with well over the top ice. You said to sluice the water in, and after a brief discussion about what that meant, I asked what your recipe was. You responded with bourbon, mint, orange juice, sugar, and of course, sluiced water.
Sluiced water.
As a Kentuckian, I was so mad that I actually woke up right after that. So please tell me your mint julep recipe so I can get some sleep.
Dude, I so want to do sluiced water. I want to have like one of those old gold mining for gold pans, you know,
right.
with like the screen bottom,
yeah.
you know, and it's like every time you make a cocktail, I just pour water into it, and I'm like, shh, with ice in there. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, we're sluicing our water. we only ever sluice the ice for
us. To screw with Great X, I told them, I don't have a recipe, I just drink it from the can.
That's right.
Sweet dreams, bro.
Sweet dreams. I want to do sluiced ice cocktails.
Whatever.
That's what we'll do.
So,
sluiced ice cocktails.
Remind me, did we talk about the flavor notes we're getting from?
Yeah, so, no, we didn't. Okay, so Dalmore 12, just for those who are looking, forget about the E150. Dalmore 12 is, on the nose, almonds.
Yeah.
A lot of almonds, a lot of cinnamon, and a hint of smoke, but it's way back there. Way back there.
Leather sofas. I always get leather sofas.
Leather. On the taste, you've got...
Just a tiny bit of butterscotch.
On the taste, you've got dark chocolate. You've got a little bit of orange notes, kind of citrus in there. Mm-hmm. You've got a little bit of toffee.
Yeah, all of this, man. It's a really complex...
And you get the aftertaste of that waxy almond, like when you eat actual almonds.
Yeah.
That sort of nut aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's just good. Bye.
Drink with impunity, or with anyone who happens to invite you. Cheers.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.